This video is sponsored by Squarespace, the fast and easy way to make a beautiful website. Good morning from a slightly bedheady me. I'm not up long. I had a gorge little lie-in. I did go to bed pretty late though, but major weekend vibes today. It's a beautiful Saturday. It's absolutely roasting. I am going to need to order my aircon unit and get all of my summer clothes out of storage because I don't even really have a proper pair of like casual shorts on me right now. Jesus, the earpods are in and all. That's how eager I am to get out of the house today. I don't like to play up the negative Libra traits, but my indecisiveness really loves to hop out. It's all focused on choosing an outfit. Like I could literally stand in front of my closet looking at the same t-shirts, the same jeans, and still like change 3 times. The Urban Outfitters bralette that I may have just showed you earlier, I took off the And Other Stories skirt. And yeah, this is kind of my, hold on a second, we got the angles all wrong here. First outfit that I'm filming for this video, so it's a little bit, we're just getting to grips. We're getting to grips, aren't we? Yeah, this is the outfit. Laid back, very casual, very Brooklyn. Honestly, I actually don't know why my hair is up. I tend to tie it up when I'm walking around because it's really sweaty outside and I don't want it, like, I don't know, getting stuck in my face. Hold on, let me take out my hair to show you guys again. But yeah, like my jeans are just oversized Levi's. I think these are 901 style, so they're a lot more roomy. I think they're made for like girls with like a smaller waist and more curve. I mean, they're even too long for these shoes, but I don't care. I don't care because it's comfortable. And honestly, I feel like an outfit looks way more normal in real life than it does when you're trying to film it. Then I have a vintage kind of, I don't know, like chiffon-y type shirt from a Woke Vintage that I picked up a couple of months ago, and I guess I'm only getting kind of wear out of it now. It's like the perfect sort of throw over. It reminded me of the cut of an Orson Iris one that I like, that is just way too expensive. All I'll be taking is my tote bag with my towel and my book and my coffee cup and stuff at the park. So yeah, I'll bring you guys along and give you a little taste of my park day today. I think that'll be nice for today's vlog chunk. Hello all, we're feeling bright and yellow this morning. Really switching things up today. Not only are we wearing yellow, we're wearing check. Who am I? Who is she? What have you done with Tara? Do the old backup, shall we? Hopefully I'm not cutting myself off. But yeah, this is what I'm wearing. You would have seen these check trousers in kind of the little haul segment I did maybe in my last video. You went mad for them on Instagram, but I decided to style them a little bit differently, and I'm so happy I picked them up now because I feel like I can wear them both with my basics, like just a white tee, or else kind of clash it with a nice kind of block color like this for something a little less obvious in terms of my style. Now I feel like we're off the beaten track here a little bit for my style, and I'm not mad about it. I actually can seriously see myself wearing more outfits like this summer. Adidas Superstars on the feet. The trousers are from ASOS and they're just the perfect summer fabric. They're not lined, but they're still like a really nice textured fabric where like I don't really have to worry about getting them wrinkled, if that makes any sense. High-waisted snatched seersucker goodness going on. We've got some like high pockets, very, very, very flattering. A wider trouser like this that's high-waisted is definitely the most flattering on my body type. I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like it makes your legs look super long and obviously brings me in at my smaller point, but then I kind of like playing it off with the kind of the bagginess of the t-shirt. Also randomly came across this super cool brand called Sci-Fi Fantasy. They're not big, it's just like a small sort of t-shirt hoodie type store. This is the back of this one. I got two, and this is the other one. It just says Sci-Fi Fantasy on them, and it's just very me. Today I am taking my sort of weekly portrait that I do for my sort of, I don't know, weekend pictures post that I do on Instagram. I usually kind of share my feelings on what I've been reflecting on that week over on that post. So this is my outfit for that, and I also need to run out and get my post. I need some stuff for work and some stuff I ordered online from my mail place. I'm like an errandy, shooty, also edity type day. I was editing all morning, but now I'm gonna have a coffee and a croissant because I'm starving, and I've got a leftover croissant from the park yesterday. I feel like croissant is one of the most butchered words on planet Earth. I'm so sorry. I felt I said it so crudely there, but I don't know. Je voudrais manger le croissant. Mon ami, mes amis. Rusty AF on my French. Here is said croissant. Oh my god, don't you just love like a stunning, sticky, shiny top glazed croissant? I feel like so many places just do not sell good croissants. Like if it ain't sticky on the top, I don't want it. Keep your dry ass croissant. But I'm really lucky I have a load of great French local spots near me. I don't know, I feel like Bushwick is like French bakery central. There's at least 3 places that I love. Le Primerie by Myrtle Wyckoff, and then this one is from Mominette. Yeah, if you haven't guessed already, pastries are kind of my vice, and now that everything's been opening up again, I've been taking full advantage. Like I just love being able to go buy a coffee and a pastry again, so I've been going a little overboard recently, but could you blame me in fairness? Hello from a beautifully lit late afternoon in the loft. I've been out all day, so I'm looking a little bit worse for wear. This is what I wore today. I had another park day. I met up with 2 of my girlfriends and we had a social distancing kind of little catch up. It was lovely and much needed. Seeing at least one of my friends every week, it's made a huge difference to, I suppose, my time being alone here in New York. Even though things are not going to be back to normal for a while, probably most of summer, there's just little things like meeting up with friends and just the good weather. Everything just feels a little bit happier. This is my first spring summer in this apartment. Just walking in the door and seeing the light hit all the way back to the kitchen, it just, I don't know, it's making me really excited. Mood all around. But this is what I'm wearing. I'm afraid it's actually very similar to probably another outfit that I showed this week, but hey, it's what I'm wearing and you guys love a good basic, so here we go. Way too warm for a cardi today, but I just wanted to show you what I kind of threw on top, because it does get a little bit chilly in the park sometimes. Cardigan is from Everlane, which you all know. A lot of you said recently as well that some of you have been finding it quite itchy. Mine's personally really soft. I don't know if it's because I've washed it a few times now. I usually wash it on like a delicate cycle with like some fabric softener, and I just let it like air dry, or else I get it dry cleaned, and I find it personally like quite soft. Just don't put it in the dryer. But yeah, another basics look today. I've got my off the shoulder Urban Outfitters top, which I forgot to show in a haul a little while back, but I've been loving my Urban Outfitters basics. But it's got a kind of raw hem detail. It's really nice, like thick fabric. I do still wear nipple covers with it, the little silicone ones that I will also link in the description below. They're like lifesavers for tops like these. Lower you guys down a little bit. So I'm wearing it with the And Other Stories denim jeans. Again, these are just like nice comfy ones. I do think they're sold out, but if they have something similar, I link down below. But as you guys know, I like these because they've got a bit of like a vintage cotton feel to them, and they're just really nice on. They're really good if you've got like a bit of a bum. Honestly, nothing glam in terms of a bag. This is just my Marimekko tote that I take to the park all the time with my picnic blanket, my sunglasses, all of the bits I need. If you always get questions on my sunglasses, I've got these Celine ones that I bought maybe like a year and a half ago. But I absolutely love them. They're kind of almost like a slightly more elevated Wayfarer. I don't know, I feel like they suit my face shape. The only thing is with Celine is even when I got these, I got them in store in a boutique in Ireland. This is the serial number, but I remember even at the time I bought them, I couldn't really find them online. Stopped to have my typical lunch, whole grain sourdough, red pesto from Rouse, which is so good, and then just 2 perfectly poached eggs, some water, of course. Drink your water. This is your PSA if you're watching this. Call this the version I actually eat, and this the version that Instagram sees. Back in my comfies for a hot minute. What's new? It's like just my equivalent of PJs at this point. I don't know, I feel like it just feels weird to wear like clothes when you're chilling in your apartment. Anyway, got my iced coffee. I am actually, well, I'm on my laptop listening to music, but I'm about to log on to Zoom because we're having a first. One of the lads' birthday back in Ireland, and we're having a birthday Zoom get together. We usually get together on a Saturday night anyway, as you guys know, and listen to a bunch of music together, but this is like a little bonus. God, who knew we'd be on here celebrating people's birthdays through webcam? Bizarre times we live in, but nonetheless, I am so incredibly in awe of humankind's ability to adapt, and we're so lucky we have all of this technology. Honestly, what keeps me like so optimistic and what keeps me going through times like this, the yin and yang of life, isn't it? Just bad things happen, but it brings out the good in other ways. Jesus, that got deep very fast, but I'm a glass half full person for sure. However, can someone please explain to me why this over $2,000 MacBook Pro, like I think it's only about a year old, still has the same quality webcam as the ones from 2010. This shit is grainy as fuck, and this is a well-lit room. I don't understand. Hello everyone. Lovely chill early afternoon here in the loft. Another sunny day. It's been very consistently gorgeous, as you've probably already guessed from this video. But today I am outfit repeating. I wore this outfit earlier on in the week and I really liked it, and it really suits what I'm doing today, hence why I'm wearing it. When I wore this outfit, it was literally the hottest day of the year so far. Humid, was up to 90, was not able for it. And it was just kind of like a little taste of summer, and I always forget, like I look forward to summer, but when I remember how freaking disgusting it gets, like you can't look cute. But this outfit, it did hold up really well for that type of weather. This is the full outfit. I know super gas, dirty as hell again, but they just go with everything. I feel like if you take anything from this video, is that these little canvas super gas should be on your summer shopping list, because I wear them all the time and they required absolutely no breaking in, and they literally go with everything. So shout out to Lizzie Hadfield for that rec. I've had them since last year and I'm obsessed with them. I've mentioned plenty of times, these shorts are old Victoria's Secret, like fitness ones, but they're great because they're not like shiny and there's no logos, and they've got like a bit of a control band on them. So if I can find something similar, I will leave it below, but I have always found it hard to find like an exact dupe for them with like no logos on. I obviously like to add to my outfits. The little tank underneath, the little crop tank, is from a really random store that I never shopped on before called Goodnight Macaroon or Macaron. A friend of mine that I follow on Instagram linked an affiliate link for it and I bought it right away. I was like, yes, take that commission, because this is a cute top. I got it in black and cream. I will say the black looked cheap. I didn't like how the buttons looked, but in the light colors, I think it's a safe bet. It's really comfortable. So cue this shirt, which is just the perfect in-between overall masculine little touch. Bag wise, I've been taking my Paloma wool bag out for a spin quite a few times this week. I've been on my computer all morning doing admin bits, so I'm gonna go have my lunch and coffee at the park again, and I'm packing light. Usually I bring a tote bag, but I'm just gonna bring like what I need because I don't really plan on staying there for hours and hours like I tend to do sometimes. But I'm very happy that I got it. I've gotten so many compliments on it already. I think it's just kind of a weird little quirky piece, and it's cream and goes perfectly with my outfit. Inside though, we have my new cloth mask, which my friend Maisie made. It's much more comfortable than what I was using before, and it's got like, you can put little filters inside. I've got my bamboo cutlery set, which I've been using a lot recently. I've got my sunglasses, which I think you've seen before. I've got my Aspinall of London or Aspinal of London little monogrammed wallet that usually has all my bits in, and I've got my reusable coffee cup, which I get so many questions about, so I'll leave an Amazon link below, but these are great. I use them all the time. I remember to bring it with me like 90% of the time. The odd time I'm caught off guard. Fairly good now. I mean, I'm definitely far from perfect, and I'm not trying to be perfect, but I have been a lot better at taking my stuff. I actually just got my summer bits back from storage, so maybe when I get back we can do a big old closet switcheroo. We'll see. You can see my tripod setup, but hey, we're back in the loft. It's still beautiful and bright. But before we continue on with the video, big shout out to my sponsors. Squarespace have been an incredible support to my channel, and I'm very happy to remind you guys that if you are in the need for a website, a blog, an e-shop, anything related to creating your little slice of the internet, look no further than Squarespace. It's a platform where you can design your website from start to finish, including the domain name, everything involved, and you can do it beautifully, effortlessly by yourself. But if you need any help, they of course have 24/7 support to help you build your dream site. If the idea is something you've been toying with, take this as a sign. Try it for free for 14 days with my link, squarespace.com/Tarmer. If you end up liking it and you want to continue the service, you can always use my code Tarmer at checkout for 10% off your future billing. I really do have my Squarespace slot memorized. My enthusiasm never wanes for it though.
You just go for some lateral lunges, all right?
Skincare is on. I'm fresh out of the shower. The day sort of got away with me. I ended up doing the workout and not getting around to unpacking the storage bins that arrived with all of my summer bits. Actually, I think there could actually only be one bin, honestly, with summer stuff in it. It's actually really good at the end of last season, and I think I got rid of a lot of stuff. Like I sold a lot of stuff on Depop, recycled, gave away a lot of stuff, so I really tried to only keep the things I really envisioned myself wanting to wear again this summer. I obviously would have preferred to film this during the day because I don't like to film in artificial lighting if I can avoid it, but as I said, the day got away with me, and I'm pretty sure I got these scheduled to be picked up tomorrow morning, so I kind of have to do it now. I also got my air conditioning unit put back in. I know they're not great for the environment, but it's just impossible to survive New York City winters in this apartment without them, and I've been dying all the week, you know, where you can barely sleep because it's so warm. So I'm very happy to have that in. That came out of the storage unit. The bins, for anyone wondering, you can just rent the storage bins. This is the company. You don't want to get like a full storage unit. You can just get how many bins that you want, put all your seasonal bits in there, and pay like a small fee to get them picked up and dropped off every time. It still works out cheaper for us. We do have a bike in storage that I might actually get them to drop off when they're picking up these bins. I have been in my neighborhood for like 9 weeks straight. I've not gotten the subway, I've not gotten an Uber anywhere. I've literally been in the same, I would say, half-mile radius for more than 2 months. My God, I've already been at this like 2 hours. But besides the mess that I've made here of stuff that I'm either undecided on or going to sell, we've got 1 box of autumn winter stuff. There's also my winter boots in there. Stuff I know I'm not going to be wearing for a while. And then I think I'm going to fill this empty box with all of our ski gear. But for the most part, we are looking fairly organized and fairly happy. And there's still a couple of transitional pieces in there in case it does get cold, and I always do keep like a little bit of knitwear in case I'm traveling. I'm always cold when I travel. But yes, jeans and trousers are all color coordinated now. So I've got a shoe rack at the bottom which is now mostly swapped out, and I've also taken out most of my knitwear that was here and put all of my shorts and things like that, and then I just have my tank tops, my string tops that I wear all of the time. I usually keep like some trench jackets and some like short coats and thicker stuff like thick cardigans, but I've swapped it all out now for my lovely summer dresses. We've got some jacquemus, we've got totem, we've got stud. Welcome to random cooking segment with Tara. I'm making dinner. I don't think I'm going to do a cook along because honestly this is not something that I'm gonna have a lot of pride in. It's not something that I necessarily feel like it needs a recipe, but I don't know, it's just one of those nights. I don't really have what I want to eat in the fridge. I would love a piece of salmon, but the shops ran out. Actually remaking a salad I had yesterday that was so ugly and didn't look very interesting but tasted so good. We fry up a vegan chicken burger, some halloumi cheese that I've had sitting around, fry up little cubes of that. I might do a boiled egg as well. It's going to come together as nice as last night's. I did it with salmon last night and I broke it all up really flaky and chopped like a leftover boiled egg I had, and then added like a dollop of vegan mayo and like mixed it all around to make sort of like this weird salmon-y egg salad concoction. Also, can you hear my slippers shuffling? It's so glam. Anyway, not my finest work, but it's just one of those dinners. It looks awful, but it tastes amazing. I actually regret not putting some sweet corn in that egg mix, but nonetheless it's a good post-workout meal. And I was listening to a replay of the Disco Texas, or the Moulinex set from last weekend. Did anyone tune in to last weekend? If you follow me on Instagram, you know I like to have a bit of a discotheque here in the flat on a Saturday night, and the last 15 minutes of Moulinex's set last week was just, I'll leave it below. It was a set by 3 DJs over 3 hours, really good to put on in the background and just relax. I really want to throw on a movie tonight. I've been trying to do more reading and movie watching because I really haven't done a lot of that. I've been just so into creating content, whether it be here or on Instagram or on TikTok, that it's kind of like a reflex. I find it quite hard to switch off and do other things. I don't know, maybe it's just a coping mechanism, but at least it's a productive one. I think I'm gonna rent this movie that I've been kind of eyeing up for a while called Anna. I don't know, these female spy or badass chick action movies are kind of my vice ever since I was a really young teenager. So we'll see how we get on with that. I'll let you know next week maybe. Anyway, it was a pleasure spending another Sunday with you. I know quite a lot of you missed last weekend's upload, but as regular as I like to upload, I never force an upload, and I usually take one weekend off every month just to recharge my personality batteries, if that makes any sense. It's kind of a weird one. My job isn't hard, but it does require a lot of yeah, I hope you've had a better week. I know that I've definitely been mellowing out the last couple. I definitely feel I've found a bit of a rhythm now, and I guess the initial shock of everything that's been going on has kind of worn off. Hope you enjoyed tuning in, hope it cheered you up, and I'll love you and leave you. I'll see you guys next week or maybe the week after. Look, the aircon's kicking on. I'm gone. See you when I see you.